Oh, well, and away we go. It looks like Minnesota's in a fine mess, eh? I still think there's something squirrely with Shirley, but yeah, all that fraud, all that American tax paying money, and now they got the ICE problem. You guys see that? Wonder why she tried to take away, but it didn't look like she was trying to hurt anybody. Me, it looked like she was scared for some reason. Oh, you hog. So it looked like to me. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know how you can do that to another human, but hey, I mean, you had to have seen she was a white girl, right? Oh, I don't know what's going on there, man, but it's a mess in Minnesota. They want to let children have surgeries without the parents knowing. That's what Donald told me the other day on the TV. That's Minnesota. That's the American state of Minnesota. They're doing good with God, eh? They're really good. Fantastically well. A state that would fucking permit that kind of shit. But that's dumb. Maybe it's all bullshit. I don't think it is. It is the trans refugee state too, you know what I mean? Protect children from their parents. Gives the children the freedom to do what they want. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. And you guys think that this is with God. This is what scares the piss out of me. Like I just watched Mr. Buzz and I'm so afraid for him. Like this is the guy, I don't know. Like he makes a whole bunch of rules up for people. He tells them they're not allowed to have crosses and stuff like that in their house, but he can wear one around his neck because it looks good. But yeah, all the stuff that'll bring them their curses. If they got the shot, they're soulless. I hate to be the one to tell him, "Hey, Buckaroony, bud. Hey, the children of God are here." And well, quite frankly, you might want to fucking re-anoint yourself, bud. You might want to rearrange yourself and figure out where you went wrong. Because you're not skin riding with God, bud. There's a lot of bling bling that comes with the ministering these days, even just for a small potato, you know what I mean? I can't believe the people must be just sending him wads of cash. He's dressed up like I don't think he's been a worker his whole life. I don't think he's been much of a worker. He had problems and I guess he overcame and conquered them. That's good. And a lot of people use God to do that. I just think they stop there. They limit God and no Bill Gates. Oh, we should if you got a problem with Bill Gates, we should take him down. We should find out if he's a clown and he was hanging out with Epstein. And we should ask Melinda first. You know what I mean? Hey, I know on that interview you wouldn't say how much time you was spending with Epstein, but how about we ask you? Because Bill doesn't seem to want to talk about it because Epstein's dead. There's nothing to talk about here. Chris Wood. Yeah, blame the prophet Elijah for Israel's drought. Well, I don't care who blamed who there, Chris Wood. I'm not here to blame anybody, man. I'm here to find out what the truth is. And it's best to blame yourself if you're the one to blame, Christopher. Remember, I got your emails, honey. We could go over them if you wanted, how Carl wanted to talk to you about the problems. And well, you show yourself as a real swine, real swiney fella. But that'll be fantastic. But yeah, I was thinking, Chris, I don't know. Why is this immigration thing so hard? Why is it so hard to come up with a fucking way to find out who's in your country, who's being paid in your country, all that sort of stuff? You know what I mean? Maybe you guys could document your slaves. Because how can immigrants work without a fucking social insurance number, right? It's gotta be the fucking they're not the problem. It's the ones that fucking give them the jobs. They're the criminals. They're the ones that are willing to have slaves for fuck's sakes. I thought we took slavery out of here. Hey? Because, like, you could just have them come over, like, if they were to work, and then you could give them, like, a temporary social number or whatever and say, "Hey, you have to sign up," because your employer has to pay you the proper way because he's got taxes and all that stuff just like everybody else, and you get to stay here because why? You're willing to do the work cheaper than our people are, or do the work that our people just aren't willing to do, either or. But yeah, wouldn't that be easy? Just, have it, you know what I mean, Chris? No, you don't, do you, bud? We got some silly stories about your stupidity, your companies, eh, bud? But no, really, that like I don't understand. Like in order for a Canadian to work, we gotta have a social insurance number. So in order for us to get paid. So why can't we have some sort of number? So and then if we can fucking if you find people who are just paying cash under the table, that's for slave work, right? Then and they were trying to hide it without documenting themselves in the US. You would think they just want to get a temporary number or something. You know what I mean? Simple solutions are sometimes the solutions first, but I don't know, does that make sense to you guys? Because I can't get paid with unless I have a social insurance number, so how can someone else I don't know. How does it work? I really looked into it, Chris, but did you watch Candace today? Chris, did you watch Candace? Chris, did you watch Candace? Did you see that girl that emailed Candace telling her about the creepy boss or creepy ex-boss? How they wanted her to do a show about Candace and just ragging on Candace the whole time. Make it all about Candace and Tucker. And that girl, she didn't feel comfortable breaking her morals, even though that would have been a dream opportunity, Like that's a pretty big spot. Get a spot at the Daily Wire just like Candace did. That's where she got her big name, right? And then the other girl, Matt Wall, I mean, the opportunities that could come from that. She's a much better girl than your employees, bud. You know what I mean? She had to give up a chance at her dreams. And the people that work for you are just willing to give up the truth to keep what they got. Hey, Chris, could we prove that? How are you doing tonight? Well, I'm doing all right. How are you doing there, OT? So, yeah, that little young girl there. Oh, I'm taking it she's a young girl. It's fucking hero, man. Not too many people would give up an opportunity. But she said, no, I can't fuck somebody that I like. I'm gonna have to say no. That takes some serious stuff these days. It should be the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, what else? OT. Like, I know Candace goes on about this Charlie Kirk stuff, but I really get interested when she talks about Kanye for some reason. There's old videos out there with me, bud. Just fucking losing it. Kanye West wrote Power for me. He wrote this for me. I think there's a video out there too. Fucking, I'm doing a painting. And I said Donda came to me and I had to do it for Kanye. A 369 painting. I still got it. Just in case this Kanye thing's a real thing. It's meant for Kanye, not for me. But hey. And today Candace is talking about Charlie texting her because he was always saying, "Hey, I have dreams where I'm gonna fucking die young." But there's this dude, and I don't know what the fuck Candace was talking about. I really like some special school Charlie went to, and he found a special friend, and maybe they're neurodivergent or whatever that word is. Yeah, he was saying that Candace was chosen one. Could you imagine if God's putting together a bunch of band of fucking characters to try and show this world how to come back together? Because Christopher Wood, it's people like you have fucked the world, bud. You fucking took advantage of good fucking people. You put fear in them so they would fuck a friend so they didn't have to lose anything, Christopher. Not good on your part, buddy. But Carl will have to prove that. You know what I mean, bud? Christopher, you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. You're gonna have to tell people what your people said to my doctor to get me fucking put in the hospital for violence and suicide. Because I got all our communications from that day, Christopher. And what if God knows about a communication we had too, bud? Or you tried to silence me and buy me? It's gonna be so much fun, Christopher. Thanks for building me, princess. You helped build me into one of God's elite. God and everyone has feelings and failure to communicate. What are you talking about, Odin? Listen, I don't care about your feelings, bud. I care about the truth. What's the truth? Am I cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Because I used to agree with Kanye, and my wife used to tell me I was a fucking moron. Like, Candace was talking today. Let me tell you how stupid people are not to catch on. It's really right from the fucking get go, okay? He doesn't threaten or nothing. Remember Kanye's DEFCON 3 fucking tweet or tweet, right? Nobody gets what DEFCON 3 is. Death is on the defense. There's no offense on the defense. So I don't know how anybody took it as a threat because he was threatening to defend himself. And what do you think? Do you think it's possible that there's a Honolulu cabal? Hey, like he was saying, do you really think? Because I thought to myself back then, I was like, yeah, it's possible. Like, I get what Kanye's saying. But yeah, nobody got that. DEFCON. To Kanye ain't threatening nobody. He's just threatening to defend himself. That's what DEFCON is. Defense control. Nobody got her though, you know what I mean? Persecuted that poor man forever and ever for it. Still do. Remember when he went DEFCON 3? Now you just didn't understand what the fuck he was saying, you bunch of morons. Or Odin. What do you think when he was on TMZ? Because I agreed with him. You know what I mean? The big TMZ moment where he said, "Hey, slavery's a choice." It sounds to me like it's a choice, and it is a choice. You know what I mean? When people decide not to fucking stay belittled, they stand up. And then that's the only way other people can stand up. Rosa Parks fucking chose not to be a victim of fucking other people's stupidity and said, "Hey, I'm just as fucking important as you are, and I'll sit wherever the fuck my ass wants to sit, Whitey, because you're no better than me, pumpkin." You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a choice, and that's how it had to end, is that people chose not to do it. Obviously, some white people came to the attention that Black Lives Mattered too, because the white man was the one that had to help him get out of slavery, right? So not all white people were bad, you know. It's and the ones that were bad were the bigger slaves, slaves of Satan, because they thought they were better than people and deserved to fucking use other humans to fucking do their bidding and not treat them well. Christopher Wood, hey, don't you agree? When people choose not to, that's how things change. When they choose to not follow. And then others can see that what they're doing ain't wrong. Hey, Christopher. I hope you understand, Christopher. Everybody's gonna find out, bud. I know why my you got my friends to turn on me, bud. I mean, I know. Remember, you were dumb enough to register letters to me, bud, telling me I wasn't allowed to talk to people from work about my problems to fix my problems because that was illegal. What the fuck kind of retard are you, Christopher? Who does that? You're not allowed to talk to people. You can't figure out what's going on because you want an investigation. No. And you're not allowed to talk to anybody. Good thing you registered that letter to me, you dumbass. Or when you returned a letter to me, Christopher, when I left a message for your girl, Kinga. Kinga, Kinga. Oh, Kinga. Hey, Kinga. Anyways, I left a message, Chris. I was like, "Hey, I think it's best that maybe we all sit down and figure this out. Like if I'm the problem, let's figure it out. If Troy's the problem, or we can fix things, or we come to an agreement." And what'd you do, Christopher? You guys sent me another registered letter. They don't ever come to the company again. Do the communications through the phone, Carl. Electronically, we don't need you here. We couldn't get you to sign an NDA last time you were here. You tried to trick and fool me on that one too, Christopher. What kind of pretend like you're gonna do an investigation and then at the end say, "Oh, we're gonna have to hire somebody, but here, sign this. It's for your protection." Let's not talk about this stuff. Or you're that stupid, Carl. Yeah. Well, Christopher, no, he wasn't that stupid, was he? He said, "No, thank you. You guys stick NDA up your ass because one day we're gonna come to pass." And I think you might look like the ass. And well, make sure you get with the truth or you'll go with the past for being the ass. Be a ass. Dumbass. Turn yourself around, Christopher. Bars. Thanks, Paul. Oh, I even got a Billy Dirt Farmer in here. Give me some bars. But yeah, Kanye has been a fucking character in my spiritual journey. Just like do you know how embarrassing it was to do that shit? Pitbulls. Do you know how embarrassing it was? Like a 50-year-old man going, Kanye wrote power for me. I can change the world. Oh, fuck. Hey, man, what what if what if I'm part of a group with Kanye and Candace Owens, and we're here to take on Donald Trump and Roseanne Barr's group? We'll fight them with the truth. Hey, what do you guys think? You guys picking Jesus, or are you guys picking Christ, or are you guys picking that guy in the Zohar? Roar! Is that the Christ you? I think that's the Christ you follow, fucking Gashville. To be honest, man, I think she's a Zohar one. He's a cupcake. He's just a light guy, just here to spread his love for you. Whatever you need, Buckaroonie, you got a friend in me. Do whatever you want, Cashville, and well, don't worry about it. I died for you, buddy. Your sins have been taken care of. When I said it was finished on the cross, I meant it was finished. There'd be no more sins. No, I don't think the world transferred hands. You know what I mean? When Jesus was here, Castle, he was saying, everybody, hey guys, you guys think you're with God. You're not. You got to fucking have consciousness, awareness. Hey, it's Satan who's really your father. Let's turn this around and come back to the light. Let's come back to the truth. Because Castle, they got you dancing in a false fucking reality, bud. She's a false positive, bud. I'm telling you. This happy, happy, joy, joy shit. It's just, but it's like the Buddhists say, bud. You got to come to peace and you got to find your peace in Jesus. But unfortunately, bud, in order to get your peace, you got to solve your problems. And well, well, first off, you got to identify your problems. And you guys don't want to do that. What's up, Johnny Ringo? Castle. How you gonna judge? We know you've been a Diddy partier three. Well, does anybody know TOC? That total fucking comedy guy or whatever the fuck is Johnny Dagburn's buddy? He spread a lot of fucking shit about Castro all over the internet. We should find out if it's true or have him taken down. And well, make sure you tell TOC he's riding in the times of truth. So you might want to tell the fucking truth about Cashville. But if you're spreading lies and bullshit, you should take it down, eh, Castro? Wouldn't you want that taken down? That was some pretty nasty shit. And all I did was repeat it. And you called and threatened me, buddy. You called me on the phone, Castro. Even though I'd already messaged you and said, hey, buddy, can you help me? I got a real problem. I think Ryan Upchurch is chosen. Can you help me? He tells me he's chosen. He says he's spiritual. He says he's been here 3 times before. All sorts of stuff, Cashville. But I'm the idiot, right? Hey, you don't know what it's like to be a chosen one, Cashville. You don't want to be the only one. It's not like, oh, joy, joy, here I am. I'm a chosen one. I'm here from God to show you the way. Most of them are like that, but I'm not. I'm here to show you how to find the way. And that's through the truth, bud. And the two of us really don't know the truth. We only have the versions that we think, but unfortunately for you, bud, your view on things, it's pretty what you want it to be. I have a world of possibilities, Cashville. I'm really willing to flow and keep myself in the truth the best that I can, bud. I don't have to live by what I used to be or what somebody thinks I'm supposed to be, or I just am. I am. Castro, what would you say if you found out I was really the Christ? Hey, buddy, would you fucking feel a bit stupid? A little bit stupid. I get it. It's the realm of possibility of a man and embracing Christ inside of him. seems out of the realm of possibility for you, even though the good book that you like to follow so much showed you that, hey, when God wants to communicate with men, what does he use, Cashville? Does he send fairy dust down all over the place, or does he use men? Does he put those men through hell? Well, something tells me that the stories have been missed out on some women too, because I think Miss fucking like Candace Owens, because she's a lot. Like, I don't know if you know this, but she pushes the truth more than she does Jesus. And I'm good with that. What if, Cashville, God has shown other cultures different ways to be with them? And it's all about embracing that character, bud. It's just the character of Jesus, willing to stand up and answer questions, ask questions, try and figure out what the truth is, show the people what the truth is. Well, if the US goes to war with China, can I come stay at your place? Why, bud? Why would you want to stay here? Just have them push the buttons, right? Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. This is a stupid world, man. You guys are building weapons for Taiwan, right? But yeah, you think you have the right to go take Venezuela because you want to. And Taiwan's right there. And China's always wanted them. And what's her face? Carolyn Levitt. She's in the thing saying, oh, presidents have always wanted to get Venezuela. There's always been interest in, well, if we have to invade, we'll invade. Oh, that's Greenland. Greenland, not Venezuela. I switched there. Hey, Stardust, how's it going? It is getting a little weird out here. It's like a fucking movie, I'm telling you. I can't even fucking believe how stupid this is. This is listen, I found something out that was because I don't know. I Stardust, I don't mind being the fool, okay? I really don't. And I need to find my phone. Oh, there it is. But Tulsi Gabbard, he used to just adore her. I thought she was a good debater. I thought she was on the people's side and all that other stuff. And then as soon as she got into office, I knew right off the bat, I was like, some bitch. Carl, you got Roseanne Barr. You wanted something that wasn't there. She lied about the Signal app. Just that little fucking thing. Just that little thing to all the people in the world. And I knew right then and there. I don't know why I started us, but I did. But I want to show you something I learned today, so you guys don't think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh, it's on the other phone, I think, too. Son of a butt. Oh, oh, man. Hey, Siri. All right. So I have to tell you where I got this from because I like to, you know, Let Uncle Will know that I've done my research. But yeah, my Tulsi Gabbard thing. You know how I try and tell you guys? There was this president in the United States. His name was Eisenhower. Something to do with his granddaughter or daughter going to Mars too. I think we should look into. But I know that sounds weird. But Eisenhower, really, Mars, you say, hey, Uncle Will? But Eisenhower, he said, listen to my American peoples. There's a dirty serpent within the system, and it's coming to suck us dry. And it's called the Fourth Industrial Complex. Okay. Well, are you paying attention? And you know that thing I could tell you about the WEF, where every major fucking business all around the world, like your friends from BlackRock and Meta and all of them, they all subscribe to the WEF. Well, I think they've tricked and fooled you guys and made a name change. Okay. The WEF is also the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. And I know you're saying to yourself, you're going, "Well, what the fuck does this have to do with Tulsi Gabbard? She's an American. She would never let her people down. Never, ever would she join the complex of the revolution. She's up with the people." You should hear what she was saying about Venezuela before. She switched sides. She really has switched her opinion. But then again, we're allowed to change our minds. But she had some really good points. But look at this. Hey, that went dark. Why'd that go dark? Oh, I don't know. But anyways, so Tulsi Gabbard was a young global leader for the WEF, which is amazing. And she was in the class with Alexander Soros. And if you guys know who Alexander Soros is, he's, I believe, the son of George Soros, the great receptor. You know what I mean? The one I tell you gets you to perceive what you want, what he wants you guys to perceive. He's the leading edge on your brains. And if you guys go listen to George, or no, not George, well, George, but George has a reason he's kind of old. But if you go listen to Alex and you think to yourself, that's a real intellectual, I don't know, man. I'm a little. This is why the world's gone to shit. If this is one of the leading minds leading the world, oh baby. But you go judge for yourself. But Tulsi Gabbard, yeah, and oh, Daniel Crenshaw. Imagine that, Dan Crenshaw, the guy that fucking says he didn't fucking make a whole bunch of money off his position because of the people. Not Danny. No, no. Fuck you, Dan Crenshaw, you jerk off. You signed with the devil and you signed with the WEF, dipshit. Hey, look at this one. Megan Rupino, or whatever her name is. Isn't that the soccer player who likes to cause a whole bunch of drama and be a fucking idiot? That's just my personal opinion. She strikes me as a shit disturber, someone the WEF would really like. You know what I mean? I think she lacks values, but I'd be willing to have a conversation with her and she could let me know what my values lack because I hate like heck for young girls to be following a fucking buffoon like that, especially knowing that she signed with the WEF. You know you're not making the good moves then. You made some moves for some money. Who else do we got? Well, we got a David the Rothschild. You got to have a Rothschild in there, right? How's Tulsi like it right there under a Rothschild? My favorite one's coming up. My favorite one's coming up. That's my favorite one. Imagine that. Mark Zuckerberg, part of the fourth industrial complex. He gives me a complex. He gives me a complex. It makes me feel weak and stupid because he gave me bad information and I can't get past it because, well, unfortunately, America won't wake up to the fact that their president's a fucking dipshit because that guy who is with the fourth industrial complex told us he caused treason. He gave me faulty information on this. He gave us faulty information on the laptop. I wonder if those 52, 53 FBI agents are part of the complex, eh? They're going to have a complex when they meet God because they think they got away with treason and you just can't do that. You don't, your story doesn't end well. You know what I mean? These FBI agents will want to go to jail for pulling treason on you guys if they found out there was a God. But you guys got to bring God forward. You guys got to let them know that God's the way because we're not going to have it any other way. We only want the truth. But anyways, I thought I'd show that about Tulsi Gabbard. Another one I was wrong about, but I've known for a while about Tulsi. You know what I mean? But then again, were you around Stardust for the Jamie Creek Squad Jamie? Were you around for that? A game changer. Carl, we're all screwed anyways. No, I missed that episode. Hey, I called it. They attacked me. They attacked me. I tried telling them she was fake. I even said it. I this is how I really knew she was fake, and I'm not kidding, Stardust. They fucking attacked me for fucking calling her fake. And I told them why. I was like, if you guys look, because there was like a message that she sent out Red Eyed Patriot or whatever the freak his name is. And it was just in text, but if you read it, it was like holy narcissistic. And you could tell from her tendencies on how she was better than everybody, but she would pat you on the head by saying, "Yeah, you're all right too." And I was like, "Oh man, this girl, she's really bad news." And I thought she was making up lies about her life and how good she was and all this other shit. Anyways, I warned everybody. I gave the reasons. I was like, "She's fake." All of a sudden, she had all these influencers, all these Creek Squad influencers making videos about how she was real. I thought that was really odd. In fact, Loyal Pitbulls, do you know how bad it was? She groomed she did. She groomed Mama Payday's son, little Payday, to do a video saying she was real. He was one of the ones that she got to make a video saying she was real. And they still couldn't get it. They're all like, she's the best. She's the best mod. She's the best everything. And I'm just like, oh yeah, it was a whole rigmarole. They hated me. I tried warning them. My game changer, my friend. We can do anything we want to do if we just put our minds together and get her done. But she's got to be in the truth. There's no quitting me, bud. And when I quit, hope to find myself in heaven. And I hope to find out I wasn't crazy. I ended up in hell for wanting the truth. Do you think I should keep fighting in hell to get out? Looking for the truth of hell? How in the hell did I get myself in hell looking for the truth when Jesus told me he was the truth? Did I read it wrong? I hope it's me reading it wrong, not everybody else. That would really suck, wouldn't it? There's a lot more souls at stake than mine. If it's fucking my way, there's not a lot of people willing to fucking get into the spirit of Jesus, is there? Or Christ, anyways. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad. I don't know, like, what do we believe? Come on, guys. Like I said, if we went back in time and we started looking for a man called Jesus, are we gonna fucking find him? No. So how's there power in that name? There's no power in that name. There's power in that character that that name represents, I guess. That's what it is. It's the character. And that's the character you need to have inside of you. It's just what I think. But you guys can keep fucking Cupcake Jesus and I don't know. We also write about Jasmine. Oh, hey, I never had too much interaction with Jasmine, actually. Like, I did tell her, I was like, you just want to be part of the group and you just fucking play the game or whatever. I knew that about her, but she's probably the only one because I actually heard, I think I was watching a show that maybe they didn't think I was paying attention about, and they were talking about Jasmine and how they plot and how they're going to get people. And she actually said to them that she didn't feel real comfortable with them coming after me or something like that. So I don't know. But yeah, I called little me too. I called little me's moves before he did them. Nobody cared or listened because they went through a little stint where they liked me. They liked my videos. They were all commenting, laughing, and liking. And then all of a sudden, little me did a video about how I was his little cow. And then I made a video saying, yeah, now he's about to gather the women and tell them I've said bad things about their children and remind them about how horrible I am. So that way, when he has the women, he has the men too. And sure enough, he came out with a video fucking trying to rile up the women. Remember what Carl said about your kids? No, Carl didn't say anything about the kids. Carl said the kids are in trouble and the parents are shit. You might want to see where your parent or where your kids are headed because you parents are the reason why they're headed that way. But yeah, uh, little me owned you, brother. Uh, I'm telling you, game changer. Your little friend, little me, when he finds out there's a God, I don't think he can handle it. I don't think he can handle it. I really don't. How could you handle finding out you're fucking with God? How could you handle it? Game changer. I'm here to change the game, and you don't want to change the game. Stick with your brothers, my friend, because your little groups will get you fucking nowhere, bud. Nowhere. There's only you who can help you, and that's through Christ. That's through the truth. And you don't have to use Yeshua or Jesus to do it. You just got to figure out how to get in that character. If you can get to figure that out for yourself, how to do that, no one can take you there. Your boy, little me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. His little brain's going to spin because there's no way out of it. It's not a, it's not just a, when you've been a total complete douchebag, you got to figure out why you've been a douchebag. And you got to figure out how not to be a douchebag anymore. It's a whole process. You know what I mean? Start being aware of yourself. Be aware of what you do and the effects that you have on the fucking world. Because I'm going to tell you something right now, game changer. If anybody ever fucking lied on me, it was fucking little me. He's going to fucking pay for her. Don't fucking lie on me. You don't fucking lie on me. And he's going to learn. You don't lie on God. Because I'm going to tell you a little secret that you don't fucking know. You don't blaspheme the Holy Spirit. It's a fucking no no. You will be fucking sent for damnation as far as what your Bible says. And that's just blaspheming the truth, my friend. Don't ever go against the truth and make your own truth up. That man made a lot of lies about me, trying to make me look real, real bad. And I'm told you, when he finds out there's a God, you will never find a bigger cow in this world than little me. He will make videos after video after video after video after video showing his pretty little face milking himself. But he's already been forgiven, but he'll want to make sure he's forgiven because he has to forgive himself. So we'll see if he owned me. Okay. We'll see if he owned me. It's kind of like the same way you guys think you're going to own Greenland. You never own Greenland. You don't own this land at all. I don't know. You got me off track. I just want to talk about some shit, and just like always. I think I'm going to get off, but this is where I'm going to leave it at, guys. I really wish people would help, and we could ask Donald Trump one question. Just one fucking question. It's what I've been sent here to ask Donald. Said it for a long time. If Jesus was asking, is there a galactic federation of aliens? And if you don't answer truthfully, you got to know, Don, there's never a chance for anything ever good in your life ever again. Everything you work for. Can you imagine? I can't even believe that these people are like this. I can't even believe that American people can't see that their fucking president is a fucking power hungry little pig. Calling everybody else pigs. You ask him the wrong question, you're a pig, but he's the fucking pig. He's the fucking one who thinks he can grab him by the pussy because he's some big shot. Again, there's Melania who just let him get away with it because she likes being the fucking prize pig. How's she gonna like it when those two piggies are in a trough, eh? Spouting off their own shit, and they won't be in the same trough together. You know what I mean? Maybe we can find out if Hillary's bad too. Maybe we could have Hillary and Trump bunk mates. Prison mates. Prison mates for the checkmates is Hillary Gates. What Donald Trump hates. But yeah, I'd like to know about that Galactic Federation of Aliens, and I went over it a million times why. But power tripping and pissing contest, Carl. Yep. And Donald Trump really has no power. None at all. P. Hegseth thinks he's a tough guy. They fucking don't control a thing that happens to them. Can you imagine waking up and finding out you've been MK'd Ultra to be a fucking idiot by yourself? Thinking you were better or deserved better than others, and you thought that, you know, taking a life is just a simple thing. Like I got a video on here. Donald Trump. Like this is the Prince of Peace. He works in way. Trump just said what?
I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people.
Trump just said what? And that was true. I know that's just a little clip, and it could be well, so what the fuck he said. I seen that at the time, and I was like, what did he just say? And no one has a problem with this. We're just gonna kill people. We don't need permission. I'm Dawn, and we can kill people. Canada's next. Hey, Ford man for life. You might as well take it, pumpkin. You might as well get the gratitude or whatever you think you get out of Canada becoming part of the USA that makes you superior or whatever the fuck it is, bud. I hope you get her. You know what I mean? I hope you get something out of this life. And you're an idiot. You don't get her, do you? Don't fucking get her. In what world should you be taking over Greenland? Greenland already gives you land for like Space Force, other shit. I'm quite sure if you asked them for like a docking station or something, because you want to take it for your protection. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Wanted to conquer. What? Hey, bud, I just fucking sent out a thing on my community tab where in Michigan, the pizza places are hurting because people just don't have the money that they used to. And I was told by Don that it's all changed. Everybody's doing good. But these pizza places are like, yeah, everybody's downsizing too. Like they'll ask for the size of how much it costs for a large, and then they like all of a sudden go down to a medium because they can't really afford it. But then they should be eating out and they can't afford it. Hey, Ford man. I ain't getting shit, girl. Uh, well, bud, I hope I'm getting a bit of heaven. But if I'm getting heaven, that's getting you hell, bud. And I feel bad for that. But hey, we created our own destinations. I can't keep feeling bad for you if you fucking keep choosing this for yourself. Well, head to the mountains. I don't care. I'm ready to die Stardust. I have been for a long time. It's like, hey, fucking send the nukes, Princess Putin, you fucking little fucking pansy piece of shit. I'm tired of these fucking tough guys. Come on, Kim Jong Un. Fuck, wait till you go meet God, you fucking little dick tasting bitch. You and Chi Chi will be fucking smoking your chongs together. We're saints and you fucking douchebags. You think you can fucking rock and rule other humans and fucking dictate what happens to them? Fuck these buffoons, man. They don't even know what they're doing. They're the fucking idiots. But unfortunately, they're the idiots, but the humans, the regular ones, they're the problem, really. It's their power that they gave up to these buffoons. But good thing is, we can always take our power back until we can't. Do we even want to take our power back? Ford man, are you interested in, well, taking your power back from George Soros? Go look at what's currently captivating your brain. He's a mad genius. And well, Klaus Schwab is a genius. He was probably the man who said, I think it's time to change it from complex to revolution because they just might catch us. Let's let's trick them like Obama did with his paperwork. Fuck, we go over the same shit all the time. Listen, Ford man, can you prove to me that Obama was an American? Does he have paperwork? Hey, does he? Does he have paperwork? Ashley Biden's got paperwork. Hey, what's her paperwork say? I don't know, man. That should probably be investigated too, but it was hid as well. Just like the laptop. You probably don't even know about Ashley Biden's diary. Colby Myers doesn't even know who Ashley Biden is. Hey? But then again, there's Hunter Biden taking his tour of fucking stops, telling everybody what a fucking victim he is. Listen, buddy, stop trying to convince everybody you're a good dude because, dude, you don't even know what it is to be a father. You fucking throw children away like they're fucking nothing, brother. Get with Jesus, get with God. But then again, I like the one he talks because he does probably talk some truth too. You know what I mean? But who knows? 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 Carl, you're a piece of shit. Why are you always talking smack on people? Why are you so negative, Carl? You're the problem in the world, Carl. Listen to you. You're so negative. Why can't you just be happy? How dare you want a better future? And there's no problems out here at all. We are not that stupid to be caught with the complex about the revolution. And fuck, man. What else do we got on this little bookie wookie? EXF. Yeah, you guys did hear about like they're gonna have a world where we can't even talk. Like you guys did hear in the military, they're gonna have it like no whistleblowers and all this. We keep it within. This is what's best for morale. Like, so that if there is any sick fucks doing shit, nobody ever gets to find out because it just stays in house. Because that's the fucking rules. And if you don't play by the rules, you're gonna get hurted. So Peter did that right in front of everybody. I couldn't believe when he said that. I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. But then again, we know that because you leave a trail of NDAs behind with your women, you fucking Dorcas. Telling you, he's not with Jesus at all. I feel safe saying it. That tattoo is a facade. I've said it a million times. Nobody in the Department of War is with God. Anybody who supports the Department of War is not with God. Anybody is part of the military. We might want to tell our sons and daughters to stop fighting for the fucking retards. And it's not just America and Canada, it's China and Russia and Ukraine. Like, how many of them want to kill each other? How many of them out there really want to be out there fucking killing each other for a bunch of dictators? Hey? Shitheads are only out there to gain for themselves and their families and their legacies and couldn't really give two fucking shits about any of us. You know what I mean? Ford man, you wore the right shirt, Carl. Well, but might as well. I've got blamed for it. You got the big 13 on there for you, bud. God's people are here, Ford man. You're just not smart enough to pick up on her. But hey, if you do pick up on her, that'd drive you insane, wouldn't it? Thinking to yourself, what comes after this? What happens when I die? Should I have been a turd? Should I have just I hope you're getting what you want out of this. I really do. Make it worth your while, pumpkin. Anything else really interesting you'd like to say? Let's get her out or I'm going to go, okay? We'll let you have the last words. Do you want to keep talking with Carl? What's up, HK? What do you think about the ICE agent? Well, bud, it turns out it was a white girl, right? You did see that, eh? Why do you immerse yourself in American politics when you could be doing a hobby right now, like making birdhouses or some shit? Yeah, you'd love to see everybody out there building birdhouses so the pedos can fucking run amok on your brains. Hey, you don't care about your brains, do you? But unfortunately, your brains are going to have an effect on the children's future. So I'd rather keep trying to find others who want to find their brains You know what I mean? I'm starting to see that not everybody's a scumbag out there. Just because I can't get outside of the scumbags. Maybe there are some good ones out there. Besides, there are some good ones in here right now as we speak. They're not all scumbags. But it's time for people to stop sitting back. Nothing's going to change unless we make it change. And everybody's afraid of change because what would we do without them, right? What would we do without our government? We couldn't function. We could. Well, they shut down before, right? What the fuck happened? All that happened was people weren't getting their what? Their welfare stuff. But other than that, everything ran the same, right? You don't need them. We need to have a new system where if you're going to represent the people, you're the person who represents the people, not the party. Because now all you got to do is look forward to is when Trump gets out, we're going to put a Demi back in. Oh, man. God help us. It would be interesting to see which demigod they want to put in there, right? Is it Gavin Newsom or AOC? Or is it both of them together? Oh, man. They just steal from us. They don't care. They make us pay for our own fucking brain beatings. We just pay them for it. Here, give us more. Give us more. Shiny thing. Shiny thing. Ford man like. Shiny. Shiny. Oh, I don't care. Why is Canada referred to as New India? Well, I don't know, man. Why? Because, fuck, man. And probably because I think there's a lot of Indians in Ontario, like from India. Yeah, I think Brampton. I think it's full of them. I think maybe it is New India. Right? I don't care what color people are, but you know what I mean. I just want people to come to God and not play a stupid game. You know what I mean? There's a lot of games being played in Canada right now. It doesn't pay to be a Canadian citizen. I almost put myself in a victim group. It's not a good time though. Like they say, it's not a good time to be any color. It's probably really not. We probably got our own challenges, but oh man, where are they? Where is it? They're gonna pay reparations. Take all of our tax money because you were never a slave, and what? This is the world I live in. Like, oh man, oh, I shouldn't have done this one. I usually end up not liking the ones I do at night because I think it's because most of my life force gets sucked out in the first one I do through the day. I just don't have the jam at night that I do through the day because when you're trying to figure out the world and you're trying to look past the bullshit. It is fucking exhausting. And to think that nobody else really gives a fuck is super exhausting. And that's a true statement. I honestly don't think there's anybody out there that really, truly fucking gives a fuck. A lot of pretend. a lot of pretend, a lot of we got to do what we got to do to show what we got to show. But when it comes to towing the fucking yard, I think the special ones are few and far between. And those ones are the ones that are punished and will be never known. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave on this note, Ford. Man, I fucking love Julian Assange if he's who he portrays himself to be. A man that would endure what he had to fucking endure just to try and make it so we can know the truth. And again, we talk about hits on Candace like it's some sort of joke, but Mike Pompeo's a joke. Anyways, I'm gonna go because Stardust, have a good night. Pitbulls, if you're still here, have a good one. It is exhausting, Stardust. It's super exhausting. To think that you're a child of God and have to continue because, well, your faith is stronger than others' stupidity. But it's hard to handle stupidity, though. It is hard. It's hard on the brain. Like, because you got to ask yourself, am I fucking crazy or what? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Anyways, I'm going to go. You guys all have a good one, no matter who it is out there. Even you, Ford man. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful night. I want you to think things over. Should the truth be important to you, or do you want to carry on this way forever and ever? And well, what happens if you end up with, oh man, raw?